get attention in the mail. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. There's always a time in business when you need to get somebody's attention. Sometimes I was talking with somebody earlier that is looking to take their product to market, probably going to be doing it direct sales to customer. And we're talking about different types of people he was going to need to be able to build up his business. Possible investors, talking about manufacturers and so on and so forth. And it all comes back to the same thing throughout business, no matter what. It always comes back to getting people's attention. Oh, I know another one. He was looking to get a hold of basically influencers, social influencers that can reach a larger marketplace and provide testimonials and so forth. And there's a lot of different ways of going about doing this. You can go via the email route. I've done a lot of cold emails, and there's a way to do that. You got to know what you're doing, and you got to expect that a whole lot of what you're doing is going to be a complete waste of time and will never reach the eyeballs of anybody. That's the nature of email, at least in 2021. You can go the route of making phone calls, which is also it's difficult because it's tough getting through gatekeepers and so forth. It all depends on who you're trying to reach at what time, whether they have a phone number that is available out there in some form of directory or some form that you have their phone number. So that could be difficult, but it definitely can be done. And it's very, very useful. I've mentioned how to go about doing cold calling and warm calling. We've discussed that in other things, and we'll be talking more about that in the future. Another way that so many people pass up is direct mail. And I talk a lot about direct mail, I understand. But I'm talking snail mail. I'm talking sending a letter through the mail to them. And I don't care if it's a post office, or I don't care if it's FedEx or UPS or any other delivery service. If you can deliver something and get it in their hand and be able to make it to where it doesn't appear enough like junk mail that they're just going to toss it before looking at it. If you can get them to open it, great. I actually have I'm not going to show you the other side because it's got my address and I forgot to black it out. This was a birthday card, and it looks like a card. It looks like an invitation or a card. And on the other side, it has who it came from. It's got one of those here, one of those little labels you get. Where you have them pre-made with your name and address on them that you could use as return address. This is from my Aunt Kathy. My Aunt Kathy sent me a birthday card. So my birthday was a little bit earlier, and I got this birthday card. I wanted to show it to you because it brought me back into the business world right away. And it's Crafty. This is a Crafty card that I'm sure she made herself, or she knew somebody that was doing these things. So it has that homemade appeal to it. It's got my name on it. And this is a piece. This is actually a tag that's sticking out. This is a physical tag that's been pasted on there. You've got like a little star or whatever that kind of sticks out. You kind of see that it's kind of thick. You could feel this through the envelope. Okay, this is one of those things that you're going to be able to get through. Even with a business concept, you can get through to them by sending them something like this, something crafty. This little piece right here has been pasted on. You open it up, and it's one of these pop-out cards. Happy birthday from Aunt Kathy and Uncle Jim. Okay, it pops out there. You say, simple, subtle, not over the top. It had a couple of little plastic jewel things on here that fell off in the mail, even though they were glued on there just in the process, but you could feel it through the envelope. So it causes people, when you have a thing called lumpy mail, it causes people to open it more likely. You got a much larger open rate. If you just sent something like this with a quick little note, even if it's a little crafty, even if you're not crafty, even if you can hire someone else to do it for you, you can find people on Etsy. It's a great crafty place. You can find people on Fiverr.com. It's Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com would also probably have people that could do this. They could put together something crafty for you, especially if you're trying to reach someone very specific. Sometimes direct mail is the easiest way, and that's a real simple, subtle way of being able to do it. And you just I'm not saying send them a birthday card. I'm saying send them something that'll get their attention. And say, hey, the reason why I'm sending this to you is I imagine you're inundated with this and this and that, and I wanted to make sure I got your attention. So now that you're here, let me tell you about why I want to talk to you, or why I want to get on the phone with you, or why we need to have a meeting, or whatever it is that you're looking for them to do. You just be straightforward and tell them what it is. And that's it. It's not tricky. Well, it's tricky in a sense, but really that's what's necessary in order to cut through all the clutter today. Is you got to find a way to get directly in front of them and get their attention for a brief moment, so that you can then go about the next step and give them a chance to start coming towards you. Hopefully that makes sense to you. And it doesn't matter whether you're starting a business or whether you already have a business and you're looking to go the next level, and you're looking for particular partners, you're looking for particular vendors, you're looking for whatever it is. There's always a point in a business where you need to attract a certain person, people, or marketplace. And no matter what, you gotta start getting creative about doing that, because there's just too much distraction. It's so easy to be distracted and not get the point and not catch what you're trying to throw out at them. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. We'll be back here tomorrow. I wanted to also I try not to forget to mention my book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. If you found this helpful and you like some really broad-based strategies, this is just a simple tactic. If we're talking strategies, check out 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. This is how you completely do away with any form of competition. You get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com, or you can buy it wherever books are sold. I'd love to hear what you think about it once you get it in your hands too. You have a great night. We'll be back here tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and just let the magic happen.